Well, we're back to part 2 of searching for clues with Flamacues. Flamaclues, haha. So we talked about many things here. Let's talk, why are we saying hard by the yard, cinch by the inch? Well, if you look at this whole thing, or this whole thing, you could view that as a yard, 36 inches, right? But if you go inch by inch across that, then it's cinch by the inch. I'm just working on that, and then I'm working on that, and then I'm working on this, and then I'm working on this. So I can work on each part. By the time I get across it, it's a cinch. That's how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. You don't try to eat the whole elephant. What am I saying here about 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds drum set? Well, variety. You also want to train your ear for playing on multiple sounds, whether it's keyboards, xylophone, marimba, glockenspiel, whatever. So you want to do 2 sounds. So okay, the other side. So you want to hear that. You might often hear something here or here that's a pattern. Like that's paradiddle diddle. When I heard that, I went, oh, that's jazz. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Da, da, da. So then I realized I could do that in a jazz beat. So 2 sounds is very important. You could also just put the accent on a different sound. Okay, so I did some alternating there for you. What about 3 sounds? Well, this is your 2 sounds, and you can make your accent your 3rd sound. So you're... Now these, say drum set, every one of these sounds can be a drum set. So I'm thinking this is my ride cymbal, right? Playing my ride cymbal. And this is my snare drum. I could make my accent over here a tom-tom over on my left side, or the hi-hat, or I could reach up to the high tom. So I'm getting myself ready for the drum set by my practice pad. I spent a lot of time on a practice pad because it has a great bounce, and I can do it without overwhelming my ears. And then when I got on the drum set, it's no big deal at all. So yeah, So you can think of this over here is a low tom. There's your 2 sounds. 3 sounds. So I just went over to the low tom. So be creative with this. 4 sounds. How would you do 4 sounds? Well, if you got 2 sounds, you got your 3rd sounds, and if you alternate, well, we have left-hand accents, and then we have right. You got right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Left, right, 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 left, right, left, left, right, left, right. So I'm alternating my rudiment and left, right, and so I had to go to another sound. Okay, so that's tricky, isn't it? But it's easier on a drum set, but you're getting yourself ready. So in the first video, we talked about putting spaces in, rests. Well, you don't have to put just one space. You can put 2 spaces, 3 spaces, and I say mix the rests. You know, here we had quarter note rests, but you can put 8th note rests. And if you have 2 or 3 spaces, wow, I mean, it gets complicated, but you can write that out and play different combinations of rests and notes. So I didn't do that because we'd kill up a lot of time. But you ought to do that, explore that. You know, we were talking about rudiments being pieces of other rudiments. Well, the first 2 parts here is really just an inverted flam tap, what they call inverted flam tap. And you can put the accents in different places, but they put the accent, there he goes. Make sure you can do that inverted flam tap, right? So make sure you can do inverted flam tap. And you'll get really good, some people call it a Fla-ma. Fla-ma. You don't have to, you can make this accent. It's a great way to practice your flams. Flam-a, 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 flam-a. So you can put the accents in different places, but they went flam-a, Flamacue. All right. Well, we can go add one more, and now we go right, left, right, or the opposite, left, right, left. Well, shoot, that's just a flam accent. Now on a flam accent number 1, right, they usually put the accent on the beginning, right, left, right, left, right, left, like a triplet. Right, left, right, left, right. That's a triplet. And then they flam it. There's another video out there for that. So I'm just accenting the beginning of the flam. But they want a fla-a, fla-ma, 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 fla-ma. So now we gotta do that. Fla-ma, 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 fla-ma. See, I'm just putting some space in here so that I can think about what I have to do. Get in position. Fla-ma. Now I'm in position. Fla-ma, 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 fla-ma. Now you could even add a bass drum so you could hear where that is. So you have a you hear how the accent is off the beat. You can tell I love playing. I'm looking at myself intently like this is a mirror. So all they did was add another stroke. So make sure you break your rudiments down into the smallest pieces. That's just a flam, fla-a, right? Fla-a, which is inverted flam tap. Flamacue, Fla-ma, which is a flam accent number 1. Well, that's what I set up here. How are they related to other rudiments? Well, you know, this thing, right, left, you put an accent on the end or the beginning, and you have, if you took the flam away, just right, left, that's called single stroke 4. That's a single stroke 4, right? And then the other da-da-da-da, and the other side da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da, right? That's a single stroke 4, so then they would add a flam to it. Flam single stroke 4. Right? All right. So I related it to a Flamacue. So all they did was really change the accent. I wouldn't create different names for the same hands. They do. I wouldn't. I would still just call it Lou Ra La Ra La. Both of them are Lou Ra La Ra La. And you can put the accent anywhere you want. Now, very similar to Flam single stroke 4 is a Rudiment. Rudiment. Again, they're putting the accent on the end. We have a video for that. Rudiment. 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 Right, rat. Instead of a flam, it's a drag. I would have called Dragimacue. But in my naming system, I just call it Lulu instead of Lou. It's Lulu Ra La Ra La. Again, these are not made to say fast. It's just when you look at my Rudiment name, you'll know exactly how to play it and play it slow. Well, this is very similar. If you double that and double that in the middle, right, and put the accent on the end, like they do on these, you would have what's called a flam 7-stroke roll. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know where they go. Oh, because there's supposed to be a right in here. Aha, there's an error. Right, left, right, left. 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. So this thing is a cheesed double. It's called a cheese, which is a flam double. Here's a flam, right? And there's the double. So they call it cheese. So a flam, right, left, right, left. Right? Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. So they related this, I've related this to that because it's very similar. Pot of fla, right, left, they just put a flam here to accent the outsides. So they're accenting the flam, right, left. Right, left, right, left. It's a really cool rudiment. Well, what about the outward paradiddle, right, left, and if you reverse it, left, right, the diddles are on the outside. There's your left, and your right. So they call it an outward paradiddle because it's paradiddle. So it's on the outsides. And if you flam it, you just have a Flamacue going back and forth. So this is a outward paradiddle. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right. I'm not going to go too fast on that. Killing time here. Now they just put a flam on it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go flump da 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 shut da 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 shut da 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 shut da da da. So that would be a flammed outward paradiddle, and then you just change the accent. So let's make those soft, unaccented flams. That's an flammed outward paradiddle. Now we're going to add the accent. So 1, we just played alternating Flamacue, building it off of the outward paradiddle. This is crazy. This is crazy. So we talked about gleaning and exploring and experimenting and creating in the first part 1, and we talked about using mini crayons to paint your picture, not just one crayon, but mini crayons. What about this? Incorporate it, use it, or lose it. Well, when you first learn a rudiment, you go through all these exercises and maybe more that you created, right, from exploring. But then you have to kind of mess around with it, mixing it in, incorporating it in what you already know. So, I might just, so I like to sing songs. There's a inverted flam accent. There's a shuffle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. This is your chance to make a lot of mistakes. It's okay. Right? See that whip? That's the inverted flam accent that you'll hear in the Flamacue. Right? Flam-a, Flamacue, Flamacue, Flamacue. Right? So I'm trying to shuffle that. So mess around with just sitting there playing. See if you can go into your idea. So I'm just making stuff up, trying to incorporate it, use it or lose it. We talked about mirror. This video is my mirror, is worth 10,000 words. I can see so many things going on in my form, and also it's very motivating to see the joy of the Lord on me when it's coming. When it hits me, I can see it, and I can be thankful. So the mirror is worth 10,000 words. We talked about counting and singing. Notice I'm because the right brain is singing, where art and music is. And so you want to get over into the right brain. But when you first learn how to do something, you really should get in the left brain, which is where math is, and use your mouth, 1 and 2, counting. That's like measuring things with a tape measure, making sure things are in the right place, especially if you're going to read music, which a lot of people are going to have to learn how to read music. So I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and, so I'm counting 8 notes, making sure they're even. And I would say use a metronome. So you make sure it's even. So it's not just in your head that it's even. It's actually objectively lining up with a metronome. Playing this to music is a lot of fun. So let's talk about play versus practice. Well, practicing is just going in here and just, I got to do my 5-stroke rolls. Because my teacher said I had to do my 5-stroke rolls, or I'm setting a goal post for myself. So you're just doing what you have to do. I don't like that word practice. Practice means, well, if you're going to use it, you always practice like you're going to perform. But I don't like the word practice. It has a negative connotation. It means you're just, maybe wasting time. I don't know. It has a negative connotation. I like the word play because play sounds fun. When we were kids, we couldn't wait to go out and play. It had to get dark, and I had to be called in out of the dark to call it a day. I just love playing outside. Playing basketball, playing, running, biking. So you got to view drumming as play. We're supposed to be like little children. The word there means before reading age, for sure. They're going to learn from their father, from their parents. That's how they're going to learn. And they're not going to learn from reading. And so there's a lot to be said about being a little child. We need to be relentless like a little child. We're not going to give up till we get those cookies. Where I climbed up on all kinds of shelves to get to cookies, and caused accidents. But we have to be relentless like a little child and innocent like a little child. Little children are pretty darn innocent. Taught a lot of kids. They don't know what they're doing. They're innocent. Okay, it's later on they get corrupted. So I would stay in the play mode. So we talked about that. Let's talk about progressive isolation, and we'll wrap it up. Progressive isolation is isolate one hand, just the right hand. What's the right hand doing? Well, we saw that in the first video. It's just doing this. Right? Done, done. Goes down, and then it goes up. It goes down, and it goes up. And then we're going to progressively do that, and we're going to progressively add in the other hand. So I added just the left hand. There it is. Just the left hand with just the right hand. So I did just the right hand by itself, then add the left hand. Then I'm going to add the next left hand. Right? And I'm going to skip this because we're not bringing that in yet, right? We're still with just one right hand. We're going to put a space here, and we're going to get that other left hand. And whatever you do on one side, you should do on the opposite side. So we're done with just one right hand. So we go right. So we got that going to exactly where it needs to be. Halfway up, 45 degrees. Add the one left hand. You can play traditional grip. I just trying to match grip. I'm trying to perfect my traditional grip. So I'd get that in, and then I add that next left hand. So I'm progressively bringing in or adding in. And then I got to get one more left hand in. 1 and 2 is the rest. And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So I learned how to do. So make that a muscle memory. Make that muscle memory, and then do the opposite side. Right, left, right, right. So left, right is the opposite. Left, right, left. Left, right, right. That's my weak side. I should spend twice as much time on the other side. Now we're going to bring in the next. We're progressive. See, we're moving forward. Progress means to move forward. Inch by inch, progressively, systematically, methodically. That's not how politics uses the word progressive. They're very haphazard about moving forward. They are very uneducated in many ways. A lot of people have tried to do what they're doing historically in other countries and in history, and created horrendous havoc. And anybody who's a student of history will see that you can't repeat other people's mistakes that cause the problems and think you're going to get different results. That's insanity. Creating and doing the same things other people have done, thinking that you're going to get different results. That's insanity. And we should learn from failed countries, Venezuela, Russia, all these failed countries, things that have happened in history. So we got right. Now that is what we're going to work with. And we're going to add the first left. And then we're going to add right. There it is, first left. Then we're going to add the second left, and we're done. So that's easy. So one E and a. We'll use that counter. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Is that it? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. That's all it is. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2 and. The next left, 1 E and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So I'm just isolating the hand. And now the last left, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So everything's in its exact place that it needs to be. So what are we doing here? I'm exploring. So instead of the left hand being a grace note, I often do this is I make it a separate, unique note. Left, right, left, right. Left. Sorry, we're over here. This is right. So I'm gonna make that a separate note, just like that left. Left, right, left, right, left. Or the opposite, right, left, right, left, right. And I noticed that there's volume changes in here. This is the greatest volume. This is a little higher, but lower than that. So it's low, medium, high, low, low. Low, medium, high, low, low. So it should really maybe cut off and drop down, right? Right? So you can work on getting your heights right. So you got low, medium, high. Well, I'm just going to work on that. Low, medium, high, low, low. 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 And I'm just repeating the same side. But I could go to the other side. High, medium, low, medium, high, low, low, right? And now I'm on this side. High, medium, low, high, medium, low, medium, high, low, 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 medium, high, low, low. So that's kind of tricky, huh? So I think I did this in one. Now you just squish these together, you compress them. I just compress these, loosen them, compress them, loosen them, compress them. Wow, what in the world is this? Oh, I found out that if I play eighth notes, 1 and 2 and, right, left, I could practice getting this flam in here. So I'm just learning how to get a medium up there above the lows, right? But I also could learn how to make da 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 da. So I'm putting a flam on the beginning, but I could also think of the flam as being here, which is the opposite. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. But instead of this on count 1, it would be count on the and, which is syncopation, playing on the offbeat. So what am I saying here? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm putting the flam on the and. 1 and 2 and. Well, that's left, right. Left, right, left, right. So it's all 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So putting the flam on the count is like that. But putting it on the and 2 and 3 and 4 and is like left, right, starting on the and. You don't have to start the counting on 1. You could start the counting on and or 2 or anything you want to. So that's another thing we did not cover here, is you can start the counting on 2, 3, 4, 5. You could start the counting on and 2 and 3, right? And that's what we're doing. We're making the left hand version of this start on the and 2 and 3. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now I haven't added the da-da-da. And 1. So now you have and 2. Now you have the accent on the number, not on the offbeat. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. Now the accent is on the ands. But here it's and 2. It's on the numbers. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Right? 4 and 1. 2 and 3. 4 and 1. Okay? So that's crazy. So what I'm doing is I can go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So I can learn how to just keep going like this and decide I want to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I can do Flamacues nonstop. This and the opposite in here. So there it is. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Now the accent's on the and I continue my right, left for as long as I want to. Continue going along. And then what I can do is switch to the left version of the Flamacue by just saying now I'm going to put the start my Flamacue on the and. Right? Fla-a. So now the a is on the number, whatever the number is. And 2 or and 3 or and 4. So this is a great way to learn how to play alternating Flamacues while you're keeping that going. A check pattern. What is this over here? 1 and. Oh, you can mix. We talked about mixing counting. 1 and 2 and. So this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and there's 8th notes. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm mixing 8th notes version of this with 16th note versions. But hey, you can even just take part like the inverted, this part right here. Repeat it. 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 2. So I'm playing eighth notes, inverted flam taps. That's that idea of mixing rhythms together and mixing pieces of things together, and that came to me. I created a one. So that's an idea of this and one. But now I'm staying on the same. So I'm going and 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. So this is a way to play inverted flam taps instead of 1 and a 1. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. So you don't have to play on the count, you can play on the offbeat. A 1. Now I'm going to go a 1, a 2. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. So I found a way to do a shuffle, but instead of on 1 and 2 and or 1, a 2, I went a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2. Now, so there's that way. I even changed the sticking, thinking I'm going to change it a 1, a 2. Oh, so I always get a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2. So I can get an accent, a 1, but then it's not Flamacue. A 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2. So I wanted to hear something on every beat. I changed the sticking. So it's not a Flamacue. But here we go. Flamacue. And it keeps the right on the number. A 1E, a 1E, a 1E, a 2. Right? A 1E, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1E, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1E, a 2. A 1E, a 2, a 3, a 4. A 1E, a 2, a 1. Here's that L1. Yo 1. Yo 1E, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yo 1E, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yo 1E, a 2, 3, 4. Yo 1E, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yo 1E, yo 1E, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yo 1E, a 2, 3, a 4, a 1. So I like that little jazzy thing. I found a way to play 1E, a 2, but a 1E, a 1E, a 1E, and then I added 2. I didn't make it a flam, I just did a right hand. A 1E, 2. So you can start anywhere you want. You don't have to start on a count. A 1E, a 2, and I just did a shuffle. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yo 1E, yo 1E, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yo 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yo 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Yo 1, yo 1, yo 1, yo 1, a 2, a 3. Yo 1, a 2, a 3. Yo 1E, a 2, yo 1E, a 2. Yo 1E, a 2, a 3. Yo 1E, a 2, yo 1E, a 2, yo 1E, a 2, a 3. Notice that I'm counting yo 1, a 2, a 3, but I'm turning it into a song. Yo 1E, a 2, yo 3, yo 4. I'm turning it into sound, song. That's moving it into the right brain. Keeping a little left brain going, but moving into the right brain. This is very valuable. It helps you move to the right brain where our music is. And it helps you hear rhythm in music when you're playing music. So when you're listening to music, playing it, you'll hear the counting because you've trained yourself to count and sing at the same time. Very valuable tool here. So I hope you got a lot out of this. and that you can share this video with a lot of other people. I hope they get this to them so that they can glean, copy, and then they can experiment, go further, explore, and be grateful, because this is all revealed. And I hope much more gets revealed to you as you explore, searching for clues. There's a lot of clues in here, like Sherlock Holmes mystery. A lot of clues with Flamacues. There you go. Had some fun. I hope you had some fun. Spread the word, subscribe, go out to the website, Spirit Music Meetups .org. It's fantastic. There's a lot there, and it's going to just keep growing. Get the word out, and appreciate it. Thank you for your time. This definitely went a lot longer than 22 minutes, but I didn't want to make a third video. All right, take care. Bye-bye.